Tony, give me a beer. This one.
Oh yeah, beer me too. Cerveza, por favor.
All right, look at this. I'm not wearing my glasses.
No. You did not make it. Neither did I.
Tony, we threw 2 beers in the trash
And
can,
we both
and
missed.
neither of us
We
made
both
it.
missed.
I am wildly aware.
True. What?
So Rebel Galaxy, then.
All right.
Let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
So Rebel Galaxy is like explory, spacey, tradey, Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, naval combat-y, EVE Online, Elite Dangerous type game that's way more fun than any of those put
Combined.
together, right?
Absolutely. Fun fact.
100%.
Is that a good description?
Yeah.
I would say yes.
I mean, if you kind of like Euro Truck,
Simulator?
Yeah,
Then
Euro
this game
Truck
is
Simulator?
not for you.
No.
In this game, stuff happens.
Well-
Elite Dangerous is great for Euro Truck Simulator.
fair
fans.
enough. But
There's no shooting in Euro Truck Simulator. You're never
There could
accosted
be.
by pirates, or you have to worry about any. And also, there's no gas in this game.
well, you've never
don't have
played
to worry about
Euro
fuel.
Truck Simulator Albania Edition.
Ah, that's true. I haven't. I don't think it exists, but that's just me.
It could. But no,
What?
my
You mean to tell me you've never played that game that Tony just made up?
Anyway, what, Tony?
But no, so my older brother Timmy introduced me to this game because we played this game called Freelancer back in like the early 2000s, and it was super fun, very similar to this but more 3D.
More 3D, like the action with you. Can
yeah,
go in
you
all
could
three
actually-
dimensions.
You can
yeah.
move in
That
all
is
three
the
dimensions.
one thing that I've found
Yeah.
in this game that makes especially using the broadsides kind of hard, is that you're only on a 2D plane, and so the fighters that you're fighting are whipping
they,
all
they
around
can move in
you.
all 3 directions. But
Right,
you can't.
but you can hire mercenaries to
Yeah,
do it
that's
for
true.
you.
Hot mercs
So-
are very useful.
Oh yeah, dude.
Pretty much have to hire mercenaries.
totally.
But and it's funny because it doesn't seem like the amount of money that mercenaries cost really have
It's
anything to do
nothing.
with.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on where you are and what the going rate is in that system, but it doesn't seem like it has anything to do relevant to their fighting skills, because I hired a mercenary for 1,000 credits, and he did just as good as my mercenary that I hired for 12,000 credits later on. And so that's one of the things that this game does really well is it has an ecosystem, and everything that you trade it affects that.
Oh yeah,
But
there's a
not-
very rich in-game economy. You can
and
trade
it's
commodities
not just
and
the
sell 'em.
trading. It actually matters like about how many people you kill, and if you defend a convoy or not. That affects the prices in that area. And
Oh, absolutely.
sometimes
Yeah.
stations are taken over by pirates, and you can defend them, or you can sneak in through the pirate blockade and sell shit to the poor starving people.
Oh no, I've done that 1,000 times. Like, I try to stay as neutral good as I can, but holy shit, there's been more than enough times where I've gotten missions from a handful of the the rogue guilds and everything, and I've made a killing, and it just feels good.
Target destroyed. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Forward shields down. Target locked.
Like
Really
all of a sudden,
does.
there's a huge blockade that you have
I
to
think
blast through and just tear in.
There's
It's
nothing. There's no better feeling than well, you're outgunned and you're probably gonna die.
But you just
if you
zip
can
through
warp
it.
away fast enough and just give them the slip, you legitimately feel like a star captain. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
I think a lot of that has to do with the soundtrack for the game too, because there's something about the music. It's the way it's directed is very, very well to where there's different songs that kick in when you're just idle or when you're fighting or something like that.
Collision warning. Target locked. Missiles inbound. Mission complete. Target destroyed. Threat level blue.
But it always gives you the feeling of, you know what? I probably could just blast these motherfuckers and survive it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's what the Outlaw
Oh, yeah.
Country Cowboy soundtrack does to you.
No, I love Outlaw Country. Like it, like Murdered by Death or Ghoul Town. Just like it really feels good
And, and
really
one of the
does.
to
best
just be a
things,
shithead.
one of the best things about this soundtrack too is that it's fully customizable.
Deflectors depleted. Port shields down. Collision warning. Missiles.
Can't
Is that
really-
Styx?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's a good pick. Oh,
So-
that's an ego
That's
stroke
why,
counter.
that's,
That's
why
number
he,
two.
that's why he put it on there.
That's number two.
He brewed a white lightning till the sun went down, and then you fill him a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, Pappy's corn squeezing.
Why did I do?
I went through when I put in songs like
Every song is Deep Purple Space Truck. You can't take the sky from me, boy. Woo!
See, it's funny that you say that. I would have thought immediately you would have gone and put on "Eye of the Tiger" as one of your
that would
titles.
be such a good song.
I'll
for
tell you.
this.
I'll tell you guys this: there is nothing better than having a space battle set to any song by CCR.
Oh yeah, really.
Oh, I can
Yeah,
imagine.
Absolutely.
I can totally imagine.
That's what John
I mean,
Fogerty had in mind.
yeah,
when
that-
he wrote
that's
every
what they-
single song.
That's what they did with Battlefield 2, where like the tanks had like the speakers on the side, and like you're having a tank battle, and like it's just like blasting CCR and everything in Vietnam. Fucking great.
I remember you could do that with the original Xbox. You could upload music from CDs, and then certain games you
Yeah.
could play the songs through the radio app.
I
on
always
that.
remember
Mostly
them
Tony
saying
Hawk.
you could do that,
Yeah.
but it really seemed like there were very few games that actually allowed that practice to happen.
It was
Oh, yeah.
mostly Tony Hawk and
Tony Hawk,
GTA.
GTA, 4x4 Evolution, which
See,
is one of
yeah.
my favorite racing games.
See, I never had the original Xbox. So
loved my original Xbox.
my all my good GTA memories were from the PS2,
Yeah.
and I believe so are all of y'all. Y'all are just misremembering it because I'm pretty sure it didn't come out on the original Xbox. It
No,
was an
it did.
exclusive
It did
for
later.
PS2.
It did
It
later.
did later.
They
It must have been after
Yeah.
the entire collection was
They
over
released-
because it was exclusive all the way through San Andreas. I
Yeah,
know.
they
Totally.
released GTA 3 and Vice City as a 2-pack for the original
Okay.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay,
it
well,
was
that
it
makes
was
sense
like
then.
2009.
Well, I'll tell you, I bought GTA.
Boy,
Vice
that was
City.
a fun summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought GTA Vice City again for the PC for mods and for the fact that you can make your own radio stations
Oh, yeah.
because I wasn't able to do that on the PS2 version.
Yeah.
Rebel Galaxy.
Rebel Galaxy.
It's been so long hard days. They don't say God's changed my ways,
Stellar map.
changed my ways, those evil ways.
So, from what I've come to understand, obtanium in the second sector is like pretty like
Everywhere.
nothing price wise. But if I were to go anywhere else, I could probably sell for a killing.
So how many distress beacons have you guys answered that aren't fucking traps?
Oh yeah, I've started
Like,
ignoring distress
for,
beacons if I'm off,
like-
if I'm doing something else.
Being
Yeah.
a good Samaritan got me killed in my first hour a
Yeah.
bunch of times.
No, I did
I,
it
I
like
see one of those and I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm not Starfleet. I don't have to take care of
We're
this.
in
Yeah.
warp. We're not stopping. You should have gone to the bathroom before we left
Like
the port.
you saw the big blurry thing in the sky, right? Why'd you go into the rocks?
Time to find out how cold it is outside. Engage it.
no, it's happened to me a few times, and I'm just like, I'm just like, all right, no distress beacon. All right, fine. And I stop, and it's just like,
Looks like
All
our
right.
little trap worked,
yeah.
boys.
And this happens like 3 out of 4 times.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
3 out of 4
fuck
times.
that.
75%
Fuck
of
it.
the time, it's a trap.
Yeah.
There are people out there who actually need help, and you ruin it. You ruin it for the rest of them.
Like, the,
In space, nobody cares if you fucking scream.
yeah, exactly. But no, the missions where, like, you have to defend the miners and stuff, those are really fun. Because you just had to go fucking nuts on freighters.
So
and
here's
just-
what I like about miners. They're mostly pacifist.
Right?
Yeah,
I
they don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. You can steal the minerals from under them, and they're like, "Oh, good to see a friendly face out here." As long as you're not shooting at them, you're golden. You
No.
can just steal all of their shit. It really makes it easy to be a smuggler.
Discovered hull breach. Scatter turret. Systems element damage. Missiles inbound. Systems critical.
Moving to engage.
But can we talk about the soundtrack of this game?
Yeah, we already
We
did.
did.
We're gonna talk about it some more.
You want to talk? What else do you want to say?
Yeah,
about
what do
it?
you want to say about it?
It's just good. Outlaw
Okay.
Country. Toot toot.
I got nothing on that.
I mean,
Also, what do you say? Fucking Rainbows in the Dark by Ronnie James Dio.
oh yeah, Dio's a good pick.
Oh
And,
yeah.
Any of the Sabbath stuff with
Wheel,
Dio.
Wheel in the
Yeah.
Sky by Journey.
Journey's a good one, yeah.
And basically any prog rock works in a
Oh
space.
yes.
Yeah, I was
Dream
gonna say-
Theater,
Yeah.
yeah. Roundabout would be a really good song to be on here.
Yeah, prog
Yeah.
rock in general.
King Crimson would be a great
Yeah,
band
King
on
Crimson,
here.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Rebel Meets Rebel, which is David Allan Coe and Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul of Pantera.
You say salvation is the one thing I need. It's hell or heaven and I'm just a bad seed. What makes you think you have the right to accuse? A man with nothing ain't got nothing to lose.
By the way, I do want that ship.
Oh, this ship here? This is a good ship. It's not... I think I like my Scarab better. The Scarab has 7 turrets.
Damn.
Yeah. And so I made
Yeah.
2 of them, Mark II mining lasers. And that pretty much just cuts the shit out of anything that gets too
Yep.
close.
See, here's why I was hesitant to get a mining laser. 'cause
Also, Bouncing Souls.
I thought it was
OLED.
just for mining.
Yeah,
No.
it's totally
No,
not.
no.
though.
Turns out it can cut like any ship, like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah.
It's not great on shields, but
Yeah.
that's why you have a particle laser.
Yeah,
and if you have a
exactly.
particle laser and a mining laser, it's just...
You will
Oh, no.
tear
They-
ass through
they-
everything.
They practically target the same thing. So it's
Exactly.
just like,
You can have it set to auto target while you just. Well, I have my missile turret set to auto target, and then I fire my mining laser. And
That's
that
something
just works
that
for
I feel
everything.
like I need to do is I need to go through and because right now I just have everything kind of set to target any craft. And I need to set it to where certain things target what I'm targeting and certain things target other things. Because right now it's kind of a free-for-all, and I'll lock onto a target, but then 2 of my lasers are shooting stuff on the sides of me. I'm just like, guys, we got to focus on this thing over here right now.
I
That's
normally
why you have your merc.
Because
Your
if you
merc
shoot
focuses on it.
somebody and then forget about them for a minute, they can regenerate their shield. And then it's
Absolutely.
just like, fuck, you just
Why,
wasted
well,
your
yeah,
ammo.
why'd you do all that?
So I normally have my merc focus on like whatever I'm locked on, and then all my turrets are focused on the basically like whatever is like fighter closest, and then the like freighter like frigate kind of thing. It's just like, I just broadside, destroyed. Like, it does not take long. It's great.
Here's another thing that I like. You can be hailed by any ship. I wish you could hail any ship. I was hailed by some smugglers.
You can pretty much. You just have to target them first.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been having a
And
hard
then
time
use
trying
the-
to hail
then use the pulse.
everybody.
Use the pulse and then lock onto them.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
the more
control-
you know.
Yeah. Control, blank, whatever.
We mapped ours to a controller, man.
Yeah. What the control?
Yeah.
Well, y'all use the control.
I may be PC.
Hold Y, move over, hit A. That's what you mean to say.
I may be a new member of the PC Master Race, but I still map all of my shit out to a controller.
You are inhibited by stellar mass.
I'm
good
so
one, though.
excited about my ship. She's pretty. Look at all them turrets.
Wait, did y'all
I
name?
know, that's
did
great.
y'all name your ships?
Yeah,
though?
my ship is named the Gisgard.
Gisgard?
The Gisgard. He is the most influential. Well, he's both the most and the second most influential robot in the Isaac Asimov universe.
Ah,
I kept my ship's name as the Rasputin because I think it's a really good name. It's like you
I think it's
It just
kind of
can't
overused
die.
in
You
sci-fi.
can't kill
Just
us.
can't die.
You can't kill us.
I think a lot of names for ships are overused.
Plus, I wasn't able to change the name since I mapped it out to a controller.
No,
I
you
tried
can.
to-
You go to your shipyard
I
and
had
then
a hard time with that too. No, you go to the shipyard and then you click on change name to ship, and then it won't let me do it with a controller or keyboard.
Well, yeah, no,
Really?
you just lean up and use the keyboard.
It won't let me do it either way.
It will.
really?
It won't let me.
It sure as shit will, son. Don't backtalk me.
Well, my ship is still named the Rasputin for all intents and purposes.
That's fair.
Okay.
Like I said, mine's the jackhammer because Coheed and Cambria. Ah, look at that red.
Yeah, I love the orange glow it has.
Yeah.
I think this game does a really good job because space is very boring and bland.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Oh, yeah.
And this game does a very good job of taking kind of the idea of it, and like when you play this, it's like obviously this is kind of a little bit fake.
But what would I do if I were floating through space, running jobs in between jobs?
Yeah.
I would just chill, look at the scenery, and listen to music. And
Exactly,
they've
and they
kind
actually
of,
give you scenery to look at in this. And
they nailed it. They nailed the
Every
feel of that.
system feels like it's inside of this beautiful cluster. And the stars that each system is based around, it does, like they have white dwarf stars and they have giant red giant stars, and they have these awesome little pulsars, and it's just super neat to see all of the different ways that they've been able to make things slightly interesting while still keeping it procedurally generated.
Yeah.
The chill parts of the flying, they're just so immersive. The battles are so immersive. It's how you have that thing when you're a kid, and I still do it. You kind of lean with the action.
Yeah, dude.
This
I
is a
do
lean
it
with the
all
action
the
game.
time.
I find myself like humming along to the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And dun, 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 pew, 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 not today, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like
this-
it's like you're a little kid playing with toys.
As a guy who likes Star Wars and Mass Effect and all that fucking shit, this game's right up my alley. This plays right into my fantasy.
Yeah.
And I've always
And it can-
loved Elite Dangerous, but it was never as fun as I wanted it to
And
be.
it can play into anybody's sci-fi fantasy, really, because you're a nameless, faceless, voiceless protagonist.
Yeah.
It's one of those roles that anybody can fill. It's not one of those that just plays into that one fantasy that everybody thinks video games is about. But I won't get on that rant right now. That's for another day. You can watch me do it on the stream. Check it out.
But no,
I was
it's,
pressing a lot of buttons in my pocket.
but no, again, this is a damn good game.
Platinum.
So, anything else you want to say about Rebel Galaxy, though?
10 out of 10. Would play again. Constantly. We'll probably play when I get home.
10 out of 10 forever plus 1.
If you ever had the thought or the idea or the fantasy of being Captain Malcolm Reynolds of the Firefly,
See, a lot of people have been saying that it reminds them of Firefly, and I've seen all of Firefly. I don't really know if I agree with that. I mean, it has like cowboyish themes.
I feel exactly like the crew of the Firefly getting away from the Reavers anytime I escape a Red Devil who outguns me, or any other pirate who can destroy me without a second thought. If I have to make captain's decisions, gut wrench decisions at a split second to keep myself and my crew alive. Those are what I like to call Malcolm Reynolds moments, and this game is just chock full of them. I love it.
No, the idea of just like blasting through a blockade of like militia members and just docking in and selling everything you got because they have nothing feels really good.
Yeah, you can play it so many ways. You can play it straight, you can be on the fence, you can be a straight up smuggler if you want, you can trade slaves. You can do it all. You can be a total shithead or the savior of the galaxy. You can play it any way you want. They've accomplished what they've wanted to and so much more. Keep making games. Or keep adding on to this one. This is great stuff.
Yeah, no. Double damage, go nuts.
Absolutely.
Holy
I
shit.
want to see what else they
Go
got.
do everything you can.
This game is 2 years old, 3 years old. But it holds up.
Give or take.
But it holds up.
Yeah. It is great. Make more games. Holy shit. Please.
We're impressed.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do, but you've done it.
Oh no, this is one of the best games I've played in probably 15 years. Like space,
Beer.
Sci-fi.
Oh no. You can build a ship in that bottle.
A spaceship.
Good night, everybody.